Hi, here we're going to make a installation of Easymocap on Windows, and please, if you can, support this project. Please be a patron or share with others about this work we are doing, so we can keep creating these tutorials and the Addon Mocap Import. So first, you have to go to some links. I have a repository I created to gather the files that can help you on using Mocap on Windows. These are the calibration files that you should print to calibrate the camera. This is a fixed script that I did a pull request but didn't was not added to the original repository, so I added it here. It's more it makes more difference when people are using it on Windows and when using new videos. And OpenPose, these are the most important ones, and you should have already installed the Anaconda and maybe the CUDA driver. I will add these links in the repository here and on the YouTube description. The Miniconda you should have installed. It's easy to install, and the CUDA driver if needed. I'm not sure if it is needed, maybe it's not. So let's go. You can download the repository I created. Let me put here. You also download the Easymocap repository to the same place. It will take longer. I will use what I already have, so we don't have to wait. And you download the OpenPose. You can go to releases, and if you use GPU, NVIDIA, you can download this one. If you are going to use CPU only, if you don't have an NVIDIA card, you use this one. CPU is much slower than GPU, but both works. I didn't test the CPU. So let's go here. Now let me get the Easymocap file. Just a minute. So first you unzip the Easymocap file, zip file. And you have the files here. And you can unzip the Easymocap install. With Miniconda already installed, you can open the Anaconda prompt and go to the folder. And you have here the Easymocap folder. Easymocap with the files. Now you must run the code to create the environment. Proceed, yes. On this installation, I may not show the OpenPose one because it's just the installation of Easymocap. I'll explain more about the OpenPose when we do the video about the calibration. That's when it's gonna be really used. So after creating the environment, you can activate it. And then install some packages needed. PyTorch, Torch Vision, using Conda is much easier than using pip. Yes, proceed. After this installation, we are going to install the other requirements for Easymocap. These requirements doesn't have all the packages it needs, but it will install most of them. In case some other package are needed, it's going to show an error and you have to install it. It's easy, usually it's pip install and the name of the package. I will pause because it takes a little bit long to install everything. It's finished. Now we go to install the other requirements. That's that. Oh damn, I used the wrong. It's pip. As you can see, I didn't prepare myself to do this. Well, not so much. And my rooster is going crazy. If you are hearing it. I think I pause it again. It's taking more than I expected. And it finished again. Now we have everything installed. We can download the example that comes in the Easymocap repository. If you see here, I forgot what it is. Installation. You also have to download the SMPL files and put in this folder, this structure. But let me show something first. It's where you can download the example. I don't remember where it is. Damn it. Oh, anyway, let's first let's finish the installation, because you have to use the SMPL models to be able to use Easymocap. So you have to go to some web pages to download the files, and you have to create a login to everyone, because these files you can't use it commercially, so you must agree that you won't use it commercially. And then you go create you register at these pages and download the respective files. After downloading them, I already have them from my previous installation. You have to put in the data folder. So let's check here. Data folder. Now you have to download the models. Here. I don't think you need to use the models. I think it's just the SMPL. Let's go with the SMPL then. And, mono. Let me find the other ones that I didn't prepare. Nope. Nope. neutral. So SMPL X gone, SMPL H gone, SMPL is missing. Maybe this. No. No. This one is to use when importing in Blender. Not this one. Damn. I don't remember what it is. Data. SMPL. Where did I find this? Is it? Oh. Okay, here it's fine. No. Damn it, I don't remember. Oh, they are SMPL, fine. Yeah, they're all PKL. Crap. Okay. None of this. This and this. Not this one. Not this one. Nope. None of them. Downloads. No. this one. Oops. This. This. I don't think I changed its name. I'll try without putting those files over there. I think it's none of them. Cancel. I think this one we won't need. Let's see. So you have these two files, model v1.2, model SMPL x 1.1. We will do this. We will unpack inside the data folder. Let me go to data folder. SMPLX, it already has these three files, so we will create SMPLH, SMPLX. Oh, it's inside the SMPLX. SMPLH, SMPLX. In the SMPLH, we'll put mono left to right, SMPLH, female and male. Okay. It's mono left is files. So we bring them here. And SMPLX, models, SMPLX. We put this neutral, PKL, male, female. go there to try to test. Oh, you must get the example file. That is Mocap providers. I prefer to add a folder to put these things that we are going to process and unpack them here. Well, let me search where the heck is this link. Quick start, damn it. So here you can download it on the quick start. Let me add this link. Simple. Test. Okay, it was extracted. This file is the intrinsic calibration. This one is the extrinsic calibration, what we are going to do in the next video. Let me add a folder to put them all inside. Okay, now the files I'm going to process are inside input sample. So here I already created like this. We are going to execute this script, extract video in this folder, input sample, the same one that I created over there. Oh, the problem is the script, the way it is, it's giving a problem, so you have to get the file from the repository I created. You have to pick up this file, extract video. We already downloaded inside the zip file that we extracted and went to this folder. We will have to copy this script and paste it over scripts preprocess, copy over here, or if you prefer you can leave the original one and copy the new one here. With this new one we won't have problems, so we're going to try again. And now it works. He is taking the video and creating static images so it can be processed. You see here he's creating videos for images for every video we have here. The example they provide has 23 recordings, 23 cameras. So he's going to extract all 23 cameras. So I'm going to pause because it will take a long while and then I'll come back. So it finished the processing of the sample files. while it was processing, I searched and found why I wasn't finding the SMPL files. So let's do this now. When you get the file from the site, they come like this. The files that were missing were this one and this one. What you have to do is this. You must open this file, browse to the folder models, then you will find this basic model neutral PKL. You extract it into data, SMPLX, create a folder, SMPL, and extract it here. Then you go to the other file, SMPL Python, SMPL models, and extract these two to this folder. So you have these three files. What do you have to do? You have to rename it. The basic model F, you have to rename it to SMPL female. I prefer to copy them. SMPL female. The other one is SMPL male. This one. And the last one, SMPL neutral. Now we have all the files needed. Okay, so what we did, we extract the video. Now we are going to do the reconstruction to get the movement of the video. To be honest, it's not the movement we are going to get, because when you download the example files, let me find it here, put the example files, it comes with the video and also the open pose estimation. So it already has pre-processed a lot of things. So what we are going to do is just to view the output, but we are going to see how to create your own in the next video. So let's finish and get the result. Here he is running the sample and choosing only the view 1, 7, 13 and 19. Here is one problem I talked earlier. When you install the files, it doesn't install everything. So here it's missing the tabulate package, and you fix this problem running pip install tabulate and run again the command, and it works. while it is creating, you can see that, let me see where I send the result. I already had created some command to send to the output sample folder. So we have to go back one folder, and here it is created. Sample folder. You can see that he is processing, but it already creates some files, and you can watch them. He is creating this detect, from what I saw, it's the applying of the open pose estimation on the image of the video. It's what is in this detect folder. This repro folder, from what I saw, it's the reconstruction of the 3D space of the pose. So he is considering all the cameras you are using to construct this sketch. So when he is processing, if it's showing correctly here with this white wireframe, usually means you have a decent reconstruction of the 3D animation. If you see while he is processing, if you see that the wireframe looks odd, usually your result will be garbage. Now I'm gonna pause for it to finish, because it will take a while. It will take a while. The triangulation is finishing, and you will see that when the triangulation finishes, another folder is going to show up here. It's key pose 3D. That is some files that's going to be used for further processing. It can be used to be imported in using Mocap Import, Addon for Blender that we are creating, but this import is not so good. But this frame key pose 3D is also used to create the other output, the SMPL output, and that output is the best to use for animation, even using the Mocap Import Addon. So, key points. Here are the key points in JSON format. After this, is going to process the SMPL output, and he is going to create another folder. After you install another module that is missing, and you can do it like we did before. You see the module is chumpy. You do pip install chumpy. You install it, and then you run the last command again. He will see that we already did some passes, and he will continue where he stopped. And you won't have to install chumpy again. It's just the first time. So he is starting to load the SMPL model, and in some moment he's going to start creating those files. And now he started, and you see that he is creating the JSON file with the data so you can import it in Blender, and a render with the mesh on top of the image of the video. If you open, you will see what he is doing. This process will also take some time. I'll let it finish, then we will continue. It's almost in the end of this. Then we are going to create another video showing how you can import your own footage, how you can calibrate your camera so you can make it work. And at the moment I could only work with at least 2 cameras. I couldn't make it work with 1 camera, but with one camera you can use Vibe, Frank Mocap, MediaPipe, and so on. We'll be back soon. So we are getting next to the end. We have 98%. You can see this video with the mesh overlay opening in Blender, but for me it's easier to use a software that I already have here. I'm gonna open Keyframe Pro. See it finishing. It finished the processing. So let me check how was the job. Is it Mocap did? It's basically the pose estimation it did and converted to 3D space. You can see it's pretty good, and you can have a very good results with your own recording that we are going to see in the next video. So to finish, let's open this in Blender. You can do it easily using the Addon we are developing that is called Mocap Import. You can get it for free in Gumroad, or in there is a link. There's a GitHub link too. You can download it here, but it's easier on the Gumroad page because it has already the file packed that you can load inside Blender. And if you can, please support to let us keep doing this work. If you wanna give something here or be a patron, we will be very glad. So you download the add-on, install it in Blender. I already have it installed, but installing is very easy. Just the upgrade of the add-on, we are having a little problem. So to install, you go Edit Preferences, Install, and open the zip file, and then enable it. In my case, I already have it here, and it's located over here. So to import that animation, you have to get another file from the SMPL site, and let me not GitHub, it's Gumroad. Here you have the explaining what file you need to download. In this site download, you have to download the SMPL for Maya. So I already have it here. Let me go to this place. Okay. SMPL for Maya. You have to get this file. This, you can use the female or the male. That's up to you to choose the mesh. I usually use the mail because, well, it's a mail character. So I have it this unzipped. So I'm gonna browse to that file. It's in C, Mocap, SMPL. Here is the male mesh because of this M. This one is female. So I'm gonna load the male one. Okay. And now I'm going to go to where the file was processed. It's mocap, output, sample, SMPL. And here are the JSON files. And I forgot to open the console view so you can see what he is doing, because sometimes it takes a bit too long. You can think it crashed, but usually it shows this display because he's processing on the background. In some moments it's gonna open, depending on your computer speed. So here it is. Let me show. You can. That's very good if you, before importing the file, you open Toggle System Console, so you can see what he is doing. You see that he processed 800 frames. That's why it took so long. Okay, so here you can see the animation, but it is in the wrong axis. We can fix this very easily. Let me first get the full range. Control End, you can change the end frame. If you don't want to type it here, you can type it 800. That's the full animation. Okay, so to fix this, you can see that the root bone is also moving, which is not good. So you can see the root bone is moving, which is not good. So we can do this. Go to pose mode, select this bone, select all the frames with A, and delete. Then it's not moving anymore. One last thing you should do to get a better animation is making it stand on the ground. You can do that rotating this root bone with R. You can choose the X axis and type 90. In this case it's upside down, so I press minus and click enter, and now I have animation that makes more sense. And that's it for now. Next one, we're going to see how to calibrate the camera and import your own videos. Bye. Oh, please share about this with everyone you know that it can be helpful. Thank you.